Good morning. This is Cultivate Your Heart for Wednesday, September 11th, 2024. I want to talk to you a little bit today, following up from Sunday's sermon about trusting in God's promises. We want to remember that trust and obedience requires us to act on God's promises, even when we don't see immediate results. One of the things I was just having a conversation about with someone this morning was I've talked a lot about our garden. And one of the things that I noticed this year in particular is a particular crop, radishes. Radishes come very quick. You plant the seed, and within a very short time frame, like you're eating radishes. And it can be really easy for us to think, oh, all crops are like that. All plants are like that. But the reality is, not all crops are like that. The reality is the things that we plant, that when we're trying to cultivate our heart, when we're trying to grow in our trust and obedience of the Lord, like a seed, it takes a long time to grow. And we don't always see immediate results, but we have to trust the process. We have to trust the fact that the sun is hitting the ground, that the ground is getting wet. We have to relax and be confident in what's taking place. Because a lot of times, the things in our lives, the fruit in our lives is not a radish. A lot of times, the fruit in our lives is going to be an apple. And when you want an apple and you want to plant an apple tree in order to get apples, it's something that takes a really long time to get. So we grow in our trust and obedience when we trust in God's promises, even when we don't see immediate outcomes. Here's what I would love for you to do today. This is in the show notes. I would love for you to identify a promise from the Bible that you need to trust in your current situation. I want you to write that promise down and meditate on it throughout the day. Maybe once an hour or once every other hour, look at that promise and ask God to reveal how he is fulfilling that promise in your life. Ask God to fulfill that promise in your life. We want to meditate on that. 3 reflection questions. What promises from God are you holding on to right now? How can you demonstrate trust in God's promises through your actions? And have you experienced a time when trusting God's promises led to a positive outcome? You probably have more than one. Well, that's Cultivate Your Heart for Wednesday, September 11th, 2024. I want you to know that I love you. I'm praying with you. I'm praying for you. And I'm praying that you would trust in God's promises even when you don't see an immediate outcome. See you next time.